Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Dario. I will show you something I did some times ago with Bifrost inside Maya. It's nothing special, but it's a great effect. An eye trace. This is based to Cinema 4D tutorial. My PC is really the slow PC in the world. I disconnect the atmosphere by now. See what happened. Okay, this effect is based by two graphs. The first one is this. Is the trace around the torus. To do this, you need some compounds on the web. The first is the curves influence by Bruce Lee. You can get it on the area forum. Search for curves influences, and you got it. The second is the Rebel Pack compounds. You can download in the same place in the area, and I think I have even the MJCG compounds. You can get for free or by a donation on Gumroad. Anyway, you can search for MJCG compound in the area and on the web. I will link the compounds on my channel as well. Okay, first I made okay, hide the dust graph and look what happened here. So I have this torus and I extract a piece of from the torus to get my emitter. So this is the emitter. The emitter is a source geometry from source particles. As you can see, there is nothing special. I set the ray mode to density, but you can do whatever you want as your ray mode. Speed set to 2, negative 1 y axis, that must be 0, age limit 1.5, size 0.008. Particle solver has nothing special, but gravity is set to off because I want my particles go down in any case. So we have this simulation that starts from this emitter, and on the rate I add that generate pulse compound. I think is the default compound based on the Bifrost installation. The default value is set to 10 on the on value. The off value is 0 and the interval is 0.5 as default. I made it 2, so I get this effect. 1, 2, 3, and go. The curves influence. Okay, I have the torus and we have this political shape that this is that is this curve circle. You can make the circle by default, but in my case I created this, I don't know why. So the curve influence work as expected to work. We have the amount of shape here that are the circle that take the tangent in one direction, or you can set it to negative like mine, or positive like this. I want it negative 20 because I want this direction. So you have this setting for the amount of strands, shape around the axis, and the axis is the polytool, and the settings are pretty simple setting. We have line density, influence radius, radius f curve. You can make the influence in whatever you want it shaped. I don't want it. I want is linear, regular in all the shape, attenuation distance, and so on. Nothing special. This compound has even turbulence field and noise field effects as influence for your particles. So if you can start with 0 value, you have no turbulence. So you have linear higher that 2 for the amplitude, number of frequencies, 5, 10 frequency. You can make whatever you want here as you like. So you have a little bit of turbulence. We can see it in action. A little bit noisy. We can set it up. Wow. Oh, you can add a noise value. Is something unbelievable. How is noise? So I set it to 0 and turbulence to 5, no, to 2, because I like this effect. You can add as daisy chain another connection for turbulence, so you can stop this and add a turbulence influence by this and this, and we can look what happened. That is because outside the simulation there is a fucking horrible turbulence. So you can use the default one and it worked like a shot. Okay. After the particle simulation, I created the trails by particle. The particles to create the strands need the level point ID that is turned on, because this is what happened. Wow, horrible. So you can set it to level point ID on. The other thing is as default right now. Perfect. So the create a particle trace has a start frame and number of frames. The number of frames are the number of frames where the traces are created. Okay. Many frames, much longer are the strains. Okay, 16 is a good choice. I want to show you what happened here, because the trace output, we know extrusion, we know shape are only strains, point a line made point by point. Okay, we have the strands that in diagnostic mode reveal the axis for each point in strands, and in the proxy he can show you the strands by ribbon, tube, custom, whatever you want. Anyway, I didn't use it. So create particle trace. Resample strands is a compound that you can take from Rebel Pack. Nothing special here, is much as default. And to get some randomization value on your strands, you can set this compound, this node, get strands structure, this obscure strange node that do what he had to do, get strand structure. Okay, so you have point strands index, add the random value is here, and as default is set to a value float, so you can change this by right key, value type, map float 3. So you have this setting, and you can set whatever you want, whatever color you want. So to get the color work, we need to set this property. So we get the particle trace into a set geo node and write and type here in the property color, because automatic was so difficult, so we need to type it by ourselves. After that you can set the random value output to the data, so you know what the data type is going inside. After that I get my out geometry to set strand shape. I use ribbon, nothing special, you can set it as you want. And for the strands size profile, I set this node set strands size profile. He has enough curve to set the profile of the shape of your strands. You can set it whatever you want without problem. Set another strand setting, because before render it needs this connection. So ribbon is quietly default, I think. Set Arnold strand setting, ribbon the default mode override. I set the ribbon. I don't know if work as default. I don't know why. And I set the size profile teeny on the start position because I want that my strands don't start close to my particle, so I want something that's fade off by age. Okay, this is the scene, and I hit my Taurus camera view set like a gut, and I set the material of my Taurus as a standard surface Arnold with specular roughness, transmission, no coat, no subsurface, geometry is solid and this kind of effect. We try to set it as thin wallet. We are looking what happened. So there we go. Oh, beautiful. Something new. Okay, to set the strands a little teeny, we can set the strand, the full size. I don't know if it work, but we are looking to. Okay. Perfect. I setting up some lights here and here, and I add the sky dome with a ramp to get some reflection. Really simple, easy. I add atmosphere volume, but as you know, my PC is really slow. Okay, you can set it of what you want. I made inside. I don't know why I made this inside. I don't know. Okay, guys, this is all. Thanks for watching. Push the like button for my pleasure. Thank you. Bye. Good job.